Hey, I just got here and it's time to talk about Fairy Tail, and I have to say this episode actually changes everything. New perspective on the 100-year quest and on the White Mage, because some big reveals were given to us this episode. And I'm really liking where this is going even more because Aldoron felt a bit lackluster, and I was thinking so much, please don't just have him break the orbs and be defeated, just a throwaway dragon. And I'm happy this didn't happen, but we got even more besides Aldoron thing. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, picks up from last week, we have Aldoron orbs being broken, but that's very interesting there, and even the reveal that the townsfolk knew this was gonna happen, but they aren't really humans, they're more like sentient seeds in a way, and they're part of Aldoron and able to heal him. And breaking the orbs wasn't in fact stripping Aldoron of his power, was actually releasing him and him being reborn unsealed from this. But somehow the White Mage's magic also gets broken. We didn't get the reveal how that happened, but we're gonna touch upon that. We see Juvia being able to use magic, helping cover Grey's ear from Aldoron's scream being too loud. All of the other guild members recover from the whiteout, and they're very, very confused. I'm really curious. Hopefully Mest is gonna be able to give all of them their memories back. I can't wait to see Jalal's reaction, everybody else's reaction, even Mira saying, hey, I had a dream of Grey beating me up, and she was kind of into it, the face she made there. But I do hope they're gonna get their powers back. But the big thing, besides Aldoron here, the White Mage was also really confused. She didn't expect this to happen, so she actually didn't know about the orbs releasing Aldoron. Apparently, somebody told her and lied to her, but who is this somebody? We don't know. So seemingly we have another villain playing behind the scenes or something, so she's not the big villain of this arc or everything that has happened so far. And I'm liking the new reveals also with the dragons. There's a lot more to them here, especially about one that gets a big screen time, so to say, here, and she's goddamn hot. Celine, the moon dragon, and yes, she's Celine. There's no way she's not Celine. How much they showed that moon there, like right in your face. If you don't think it's Celine, I don't know what you're watching, but Celine the Moon Dragon, kind of mocking a bit the White Mage, saying Drasil means seal dragon, so you didn't figure that one out. But she's so hot. I'm in love right now. Give me more Celine. And what she said, kind of alluding to something, saying this world needs to be distorted more. And apparently she's willing to leave this world to Aldoron, like just destroy it, do whatever. Does that mean there are other worlds there? Can she see other worlds or something like that? Because we still don't know from where Toka came. She's not an Exceed, so she's not from Edolas, right? The Exceeds on Earthland, they were gone. So that means we have a third world? I'm really curious about that. So maybe that's where the White Mage also came from. I don't know, but very interesting here. And Celine is one of the most interesting dragon gods that we've gotten so far. And even Ignia commenting on Aldoron's release here. So I'm really liking where this is, and it feels like it opened up the entire world a lot more. The quests, the dragons, the White Mage, everything. So far it feels a bit like the prologue of what we've gotten up to this point. It felt like, yeah, it's a quest, they're dragons, they're powerful. I'm liking, I love Fairy Tail. But I'm happy with this one. Feels something bigger, grander in a way here. And then we have Wendy actually separating the White Mage from Toka, thanks to Irin's separation enchantment there. And I like that Natsu saved even the White Mage when they were running from the debris collapsing there. He took her with him while the others carried Toka. Of course, they're gonna have a lot of questions for her. Also, I'm very confused. Was her touching the Aldoron's orb, maybe that sealed her power, so maybe that's why the whiteout mage got broken and everybody's released from the control, or breaking the seals, all of them kind of sealed her power in a way, or maybe somebody that breaks. I don't know, I'm just assuming and speculating here why that happened, because I have so many questions with the white mage. But also we have the Magic Council coming in with their ships. Apparently they knew about the seal being broken, they were prepared for this one, but they get instantly obliterated, even though they fired at Alderaan with people still on there. Maybe they didn't know Fairy Tail is there, but I wouldn't be surprised. We kind of know the Magic Council can be assholes in general, but it has no effect on Alderaan, and in fact they get obliterated. All of the ships get broken down here. But Natsu decides to go after Alderaan. He actually deals a huge punch into Alderaan's body, or the ground there. I was laughing. There's no way this works, right? And yes, it's revealed. We have one of the seeds coming in and saying, yes, great, you dealt 1 point of damage. Huge. But he has 100 million HP points. His backside only. I'm like, wait, what? How much HP does this guy have? How can you even take him down? There has to be a core or something, something like that there. Then the stronger seed soldier shows up, one of them Wolfen God Seed. And I really like their power in a way. I don't think they can replicate the entire power of the person. He starts reading Natsu's mind here, saying, I've read it, and it starts happening all over with everybody else, all of the guild members. Some of them get their mind readden, Kana ones being readden, and one of the seeds transforms into Gildart, because that's the person she thought of when you think of somebody the strongest. And yes, Gildart is a very good option for that. I like how all of them were confused. Laxas, hey, who did this to Erza? Who did this to her? When in fact he did wound Erza. I'm curious how his reaction is gonna be when he finds out Jalal also looking for her in the background. So many Makarov clones attacking the others here. But Wolfen, after he read Natsu's mind, gets an interesting transformation. Who Natsu sees as the strongest. And I'm really liking this, because he transforms into Happy. And that seed was so confused. Wait, what? Should be somebody stronger. No, but this is how Natsu sees Happy, as the strongest. He was always there with him through everything they've been. And I really love the relationship between them there. And Natsu was excited to punch Happy for the second time. Because why not? But then more seeds come in. Natsu starts blasting them, actually gets an idea how to defeat Alderaan, and I like his roar, just mowing down with a flamethrower every seed in inside there, and one grabs him again, but this time I think he did it intentionally. He thought of somebody strong, and in this case the transformation being Zeref, so we're gonna get more Zeref time, and I'm happy about this. Maybe we'll get a bit more of the fight between them, and I'm curious how this one is gonna go, because I'm not sure if the seeds can actually replicate the full power of the ones they transform into, but I'm really liking this concept, facing the one that you consider the strongest. So yeah, this episode was actually insane with the reveals that we got here. Feels like just the actual beginning of this epic quest they're on now, and the other side with the white mage playing a big role here, Celine alluding maybe to more worlds, also having to deal with Ignia, the other dragons, the one that deceived the white mage, Alderaan right now, how they're gonna beat him. So many things happening, and I'm so happy. It seems like Fairy Tail is picking up big time after this episode. Not to say I didn't like the previous things, but definitely felt like a prologue up to this point here. But I'm really curious what you guys thought about the episode. What was your favorite moment, and what do you think of all of the reveals here? Let me know in the comments below, but don't spoil. If you've read the manga, don't go into spoilers, please. And Celine is mine. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Fairy Tail. I can't wait for next week. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye.